Hi guys, welcome back. Well, see a lot of guys doing the 7 fun for 7 or some shit like that. 7 questions pretty much. Ebomey, Joey Cuz, Hornets Fixer is supposed to be doing it. Pete from the Army channel is supposed to be doing it. I think I've seen 1 or 2 other people. Possibly the real Cobra Burnout. Anyway, there's 7 questions. I want to answer them. Why do you do YouTube? When I initially started doing YouTube, it's just for the fun of it. Now it's, all the people you interact with. I can drink beer and let people know what I think about it. For the most part, people are pretty agreeing with my reviews. Sometimes people just call me a complete fucking idiot. So that's why I do it, just for the fun of it. I think in the past year I've only made like $200, so trust me, it's not for the money. Number 2, where did your YouTube name come from? It used to be, well, it's still, even though if you put it in the search for, you can find it, CH33Z space GR4T3R. That was still is my Xbox Live name. If you go look at my oldest videos, they were pretty shitty. I had an old Pinnacle capture card. It was like recorded in 460p. I eventually got to make it look decent in 720, but I would purposely team kill people, and it got to the point where I would just make montage videos. I was decent at the game. It wasn't too bad. How long have you been on YouTube? This account has been on since July 29th, 2011. I do have another channel that's really old. There's some ancient videos on there. Me shooting my first carry gun is on that channel. It was a Springfield XD45 Tactical. Just 13 plus 1, 45. So it was a full-size gun, and I concealed that for about 5 years before I finally switched over to Glocks. Yeah, anyway, I got a couple of videos in there of me shooting that. I actually had long hair back then, like, I don't know, past my shoulders. What do you record your videos with? When I first started doing it, of course, it was with a cell phone. It was a Samsung Infuse 4G. Compared to today's standards, it was pretty garbage. Then it got to the point where it wouldn't record correctly to the SD card. It was giving me issues, even with a factory OEM, not some cheap knockoff card. It would still sometimes corrupt. So I ended up getting the JVC GZ-HM65BU, and that's what I'm recording this video with. I've had this camera for over 3 years. I've only had, I think, 2 or 3 issues ever, and that was because it was telling me the battery was about to die. I did lose a full video review of the Founders Session IPA, or the all-day IPA, and then 1 Glock video I did of how fast you can take it apart and put it back together. That wasn't a big deal. And then more recently, the Coop Aleworks Road Friendlies or something, I don't know, it was one of their farmhouse saisons, I believe. But other than that, I've never had an issue. The factory batteries suck ass. You can get 50 minutes out of it. I bought a off-brand battery. I can get almost 5 hours out of it, and yeah, I really can almost get 5 hours. Number 5, do you make your own thumbnails? Typically, it'll just be whatever picture of the 3 looks the best. Sometimes I'll put a screenshot if I think, the 3 that it gives me is some shit, or sometimes I'll take the picture that I take and put on Instagram, and I'll put that as a thumbnail for a beer, or whatever picture I find online that doesn't have any watermark on it. I don't put pictures of naked women or nothing on there. I'm not I'm not trying to clickbait anybody or nothing like that. People do, don't bother me any. Who made your intro and outro? William Glockgeist. I say that I used it up until about maybe a year ago. There was the ones that would say Steven and Jesse review, or Steven and Daryl review, I think he made one. Steven, Jesse, and Travis review. I quit using those for the simple fact it was just another damn thing I'd have to remember to do, and I kept forgetting. Do you think you'll ever quit YouTube? I won't quit watching YouTube videos, but it might get to a point where I'll quit making them. I've really thought about that before. You know, a video every day or 2 or 3 days sometimes. It can get kind of expensive. And unless you want to see me review some shit beer, you know, something that I can definitely get in singles, it's going to be no more than $10 a 6-pack, and I might do a video every 3 days. I used to do a video every day. That happened for maybe the first 8 or 9 months. It was basically every weekend I was going to Jesse's and we were getting fucking hammered, because we would actually get a 6-pack apiece. And then it got to the point where I started doing them every other day, maybe every 3 days, and we just started splitting the beers. It was a lot cheaper, and you know, the day was a lot more enjoyable. Alright, that was 7 questions, plus tagged 3 people. Say Batjack, Nathan 4071. I'll just do those 2. If you guys want to do it, cool. If not, you know, there you go. Batjack puts out a lot of content, so I'm sure he'll be up to doing it. So, alright guys, we'll be seeing you.